Thank you. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Single Parenting Podcast, Single Parenting Life Podcast. We're being brought to you today by me, yourself, your search, and my daughter Zelia helping me out with the production. We over here today talking about choosing the best attorney for your divorce or your little split up with your baby mom or your baby daddy or something like that. So I know a lot of stuff changed since the corona and stuff like that, so everything that's going on Zoom and stuff like that. But first, I'm gonna tell you, get you a Jewish attorney, the one that's plugged in with the judges, with the attorneys, so you can get your little bit of leverage. That's a little bit of cheat sheet. You think I'm playing? Go ask somebody that knows something. But anyway, as far as Michigan, I can give you, okay, this is what I did when I first got my attorney. I got my attorney in 2010. They're supposed to fight against, or not against, but with, for father's rights and stuff like that. I can't remember the exact name of them dudes, man. I can't remember the exact name of that officer. It's probably not even around, but I know it's in Troy. He got me my rights and stuff, but talking to an attorney, you gotta know, you gotta be straight to the point, because they didn't heard it all, they ain't got time is money with them. Things probably changed these days, but I remember back when I was first doing it, you just trying to state your whole story and talk about how much your baby mommy ain't shit and how much the baby daddy is drunk and all type of shit. Like, they want you to get straight to the point, So what I learned in that situation, that okay, not only I gotta get straight to the point, he doesn't really represent me like I want to be represented. So there's certain situations that, because when my case first started, I had a established fraternity. I had that was one court date. The next court date was custody, and then the last court date was child support. That is the way it goes. Like, once you get the court cases on, you have to have a child support case or whatever. So I was coming late to the child support case. I wasn't gonna show up. He coming there, like, he charging, bro, like, then he charging for parking, he charging for traveling, he charging for the time he there. You know what I'm saying? It was just ridiculous at that time. I'm like, bro. So fast forward to 2014, I ended up getting another attorney, a woman attorney this time. But this is the best attorney, besides the lawsuit I had with State Farm, but that's a whole other story. She wasn't the best attorneys I ever had or whatever. For the simple fact, she was a female, and she kind of like was able to peep out the little trickery that my child's mother was trying to do and stuff like that. Tell me, like, don't fall into it. I remember one time my child's mother gave out like a fake motion when our motion's already gone. She looked at that shit like, man, this is fake. we still going through with our motion. So you can look it up. I think you can go to like court case looking. I can't remember exactly. I think I go on Google, but if you got a case pending, you can actually Google it and see what's going on. So she found out what nothing going on, everything was Gucci. But the best thing about having somebody that's like in the district, say you're in like Oakland County, Michigan, they usually cool with the judges and the attorneys and stuff like that. So this particular lady, she was like right down the street from the court office. She got an office like down the street. So it's literally in walking distance. So I didn't have to pay for traveling. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't, I had to pay for parking. And she was cool with the people that was in there and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was a situation that happened during that court date. And after we got off, because me and my child's mother got a friend of the court worker. Macomb County give you a friend of the court worker. Kind of like a mediator or something like that. Like, say if something go left with you're not meeting your kid and shit like that. So anyway, we just off record and stuff like that. They made the decisions with the judge and stuff like that. And I'm looking at it like, why they need to change the order for us, she get declaimed the kid one day for income tax, and I didn't change it. You know, my friend in the car worker said, you can't get income tax because you ain't married her. I'm like, what? I'm like, my attorney didn't hear that. Mind you, we off record right now. So I went to her like, what the fuck? It's like, okay, this is what you do. This is this guy that's an accountant. Go to him, and you'll get your money. That's the best advice I ever get. Like, that be the thing too. Some females attorneys and some female friend court workers and a lot of female judges, they used to, well, back then, lots of change now, but back then they were so used to deadbeat daddies. It'd be good dads come through and they just shit on them. You know what I'm saying? They say some of the most arrogant shit that you ever hear in your life. Listen, miss, if you ain't got no dick last night, don't take that on me. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? So, fast forward to like 2023, where we at right now. I'm hearing this a lot more lenient with, I've been saying it with my previous videos or whatever, and they work with the kids, well, they work with the fathers a lot. They didn't heard it all and everything. So, I hear now, you know, a lot of stuff is on Zoom and stuff like that. So, you're not getting charged for parking. You're not getting charged for, traveling fees. I heard some people don't even charge for the phone calls, you know, like that anymore. Jewish attorney. So, if you're looking for something like that, you know, that might be the route you want to go. Oh shoot! You know what? I just had some notes that I wanted to plug y'all up on, and I'm gonna put it in my descriptions and links in my bio or whatever, or in the comment section. Got to checking out some stuff on Google. I've run across a few attorneys that's like in the Michigan area, you know, that might work for you. Mind you, it's best to find you, if you're in Wayne County, find some attorney that's in Wayne County, you should deal with that. If you're in Oakland County, find something that you should deal with Oakland County. If you're in like Macomb County, find something that you should deal with Macomb County. Trust me, it works better because they know the people, they like tapped in. It's like a game, like for real. It's like legit game or a family. A family members is going to these particular places and they know them, and you giving off good energy, you give good wills, and you doing everything that you need to do, they're gonna work into your favor. Trust me, I've heard this story alone dozens of times. But anyway, here's one of them. I see Divorce Attorneys of Michigan. They're located on 1985 West Beaver Road on Suite 320, Troy, Michigan. Another one I ran across is called Cornell. It's like they kind of like specialize to like divorce people, because as soon as I clicked on the site, it'll sound like, oh, how much does it charge for a divorce? And they were saying, you know, it depends on different counties. So I think they focus a lot on divorces. There's another one I ran across too. It's Michigan Palmer Law, PC. It's on 101 West Beaver Road, Suite 1400, Troy, Michigan 48084. And that's another thing I learned too. Like Southfield and Troy, Michigan, they got like a lot of Big Beaver Road. They got a lot of attorneys there that really get it popping, like the point what you need and stuff like that. But again, it depends on your county and your situation. And just ask around, ask your people. You know what I'm saying? They'll probably know something, because everything ain't worked out for everybody. My attorneys that I used, you know, that was 2010 and 2015. The first attorney wasn't shit. The second attorney was good people. And I did get an attorney. I got something that's going on right now. I said this in the previous video too. You know, I put something to retain fee. You keep dodging my calls. There's nothing you want to go through. And if you do go through it, just be patient. You know, shit happens. But attorneys, they don't like to answer their phone calls. They don't. You know, it'd be like a weird, awkward situation. You're going to probably freak out, this and that. Two things happen. Either give them some time, or tell them like, you're fired. We'll give them somebody else. Because this is the point, like, you got to call if you got like a court date coming up Monday, like say it's Tuesday right now, your court date coming up on Monday, you need to talk to him about anything, and you can't get in contact with your attorney. Let's say he come to you 10 or 15 minutes before the court date. Man, that's bullshit. That's getting over. So you gotta be very careful and skeptical of who they are. And I suggest that you meet them in person, so you can get their energy, get their morals, get where they coming from, on how they gonna represent you in a way. Again, like y'all, even though y'all can be on Zoom, you still can meet these people in person. I'm all about energy, facts. Like I can tell people body language like off rip, and I'm not super paranoid about stuff. I can just tell. Like psychology, I need to start studying it a little bit more because I'm so in tune with it, and I just look at it and I'll be thinking to myself like, did you really just fold your arms while I'm talking to you? I'm like, yo, people are being people. But yeah, like and subscribe, share my videos, comment if you need any advice as a single parent, or even like a person that's going through divorce. Get at me, leave comments. I answer to anything, and I done talked to people that's older than me, my age, younger than me, and they never came back and told me, hey, I gave them some bad advice. You gave some bad advice. Like, man, Kurt on some bullshit. It never been no shit like that. But people not gonna really some people tell you like, yeah, man, thank you for telling me this and that and third. But you know the vibe. But again, everybody's situation is different in court. It doesn't, just because my shit worked out a little bit, doesn't mean yours is gonna work out like that. So you gotta be very detailed to your attorneys. Be straightforward and let them know exactly what you want and what you're trying to do and the circumstances that can occur and whatnot. Again, it's different in every state though. And it's now it's on Zoom, you might be saying a little bit of bread. Oh, one more thing too. I remember that when I had my second attorney, it was something that I felt like I could handle myself because it'd be like multiple court dates. And I think it was one it was for child support. No, it wasn't child support, it was like mediation, I believe it was. Or something of that nature. And she asked me, can you handle this? I told her like I can handle this on my own. Let's come back for the custody, the parenting time agreement. So they kind of like got rearranged and stuff like that. Come back for that one. But it's a mediation, you ain't got to come for that, and that saved you money too. So and they will do it. Everything is with negotiation. Everything. I just found out shit. You can negotiate with your the person you renting with. Like say your lease is about to come up. Like, hey, I've been fuck with y'all for like about 5 years. I've been paying $1,300. How about y'all knock it down maybe like $1,100, maybe $1,000. You never know. People don't ask questions these days. Oh, these are spec things. Jay, nobody owe you nothing. Just ask questions. Anyway, like and subscribe. Holla at your boy. I said some old school words. Holla at your boy. But yeah.